CAIRO+U, a conflict management tool used by crisis professionals all over the world, brought to you by Zach Stone at Red Kite Project. When conflict is handled badly, we can lose friends, damage family relationships, hurt our careers, lose our jobs, or put ourselves in harm's way. At Red Kite Project, we believe that everyone deserves to be safe at work and at home, and that's why we want to share one of our best conflict management tools with you. When you lose control, you lose the upper hand. Remaining calm is vital to successful crisis and conflict management. By staying calm, you can more accurately assess a potential threat, you are more aware of your surroundings, you have much better control of your emotions, responses, and you can react in a safer way that will enable you to keep your job and out of harm's way. Being assertive is about the tone and the body language that you use when you're engaged in conflict. The goal is to use open, non-threatening body language and a neutral tone. Keeping your arms uncrossed with your hands out and your palms facing up in what's known as a help me stance is one example that you can use. Avoid clenching or balling your fists or clapping your hands. I often utilize a stance known as the bridge, recommended by bouncers and martial artists, where you keep your hands up at about chest level with your palms facing out, like you're almost stopping yourself from a fall. Your tone should remain calm, but be firm, showing that you are in control of yourself and the situation. If someone is really out of control, you don't want them to feel like they can successfully knock you off your game. An assertive tone is the middle ground between passive and aggressive. Firm, understanding, but no nonsense. If the person begins to calm down and becomes more passive, you can mirror them. Just make sure that you don't follow their lead to become more aggressive. That's when they win and you are emotionally vulnerable and at risk. Informing is about explaining to the other party what's going on in neutral terms. These are not the droids you're looking for, is an example of an informing statement. People hate being kept in the dark. When things go different from schedule or their expectations, people want to know why. If they don't find out, they can become very agitated. You can save yourself a lot of trouble by explaining what's going on. When I worked in crisis, I made sure to always explain to people what I was doing, why I was doing it, and what they could expect. Don't put people in a situation where they feel like they are being held hostage. It will cause them to become escalated. Reflecting is an incredible tool. It seems simple. It is. That's why it works. When people are escalated, they are emotional. We are tapping into that emotionality and letting them know we hear them and we understand them. So often people yell or get triggered because they think that no one hears or sees them. This tool, which we'll cover in its own separate video, is about summarizing or paraphrasing back to someone what they said and what emotion you think they are feeling. I'll be honest, at first I thought this tool was bogus, but it became my most vital skill for dealing with potentially violent situations where people had hostages, weapons, or were raging about being misunderstood or disrespected. Opening behavior is about asking questions that get the other person to open up or verbally express themselves. It allows you to gather information about the person's state of mind and their threat level. It also allows them to decompress and blow off steam. Are you okay? Do you need something? Tell me what happened. What was the situation? How can I help you? Are all examples of opening questions. If I felt that violence was coming or a near possibility, I would throw opening questions at people to buy time. You can interrupt the part of the brain that people use to prepare to do violence by asking them questions. It's like throwing a wrench in the works. Sometimes a moment or two is all you need to buy yourself time to respond. Uniting behavior is about creating common ground, letting the other party or parties know that you are like them or you can connect with them through a shared interest or experience. People like others who are like them. We use phrases like we and us to let people know that we are with them rather than singling them out or against them. If they are wearing a sports jersey, ask them about their team. If they mention something that they are interested in, bring it back up. Sometimes just letting people know that you are suffering too can ease their angst. Ma'am, I hear you. It's been a long day and we all want to get home. Did you know that the last time I traveled, I got stuck in an airport too? It's no fun. I get that. We will do everything we can to get you on your way. We hope that if you experience a crisis or a conflict, that you can try to use some of these tools to manage the situation and have a better outcome. Safety is our highest priority. Nothing works all the time, but trying to de-escalate someone always works more effectively than attacking them. We at Red Kite Project thank you for tuning in. If you liked this video, check out our website for more content and for information about how to share this education with others.